Hours to leave other folks' business alone. So let's talk about our business, Crenshaw business. For over 5 years now, the good people of the Crenshaw corridor have lived in a gated community, but not by choice. Gates, fences, barricades, limited street access, closed lots, and then some. By now, you've heard the stories from the folk who've lived this nightmare. Business owners have lost customers. A charter school lost students. A veterinarian lost clients. Churches have lost members. And still, Procrastination Crenshaw sits unfinished. And when I say sits unfinished, I mean sits unfinished. Nobody was seduced by the Jedi mind trick they tried to play when they ran that headline on the front page of a local black newspaper about the project restarting in weeks. I mean, come see for yourself. The only trucks on Crenshaw are deconstruction trucks. It took a minute, but to her credit, LA Mayor Karen Bass showed up and she's leaning in on getting our parking back. But think about this for just a second. LA is not Chocolate City, and yet we are blessed to have a black mayor and a black city council president. But where is the black city council president? Where is Marquise Harris Dawson? This is his project in his district, but he has been strangely quiet. Did you notice in the recent Los Angeles Times story about Procrastination Crenshaw that neither Marquise Harris Dawson nor Destination Crenshaw had a word to say on the record? The silence was deafening. When people ask me why the silence, all I can say is, good question. As a reminder, the Crenshaw Corridor community sent him a letter, and it laid out real demands. A public timeline, relief for the businesses that have suffered, and an audit. At the moment, the last one matters most, the audit. Here's the thing, the foundation money, the private donations, that's their business. But this project is also funded by city money, state money, and federal money. I refer you back to the front page story in that black newspaper where they all talked about this. Go read it again. In any event, it's your money. And when public money goes into a $100 million project that still sits unfinished, the public has a right to see where every dollar went. Contracts, budgets, payments, schedules. That's not too much to ask. Again, it's your money. Our letter gave Mr. Harris Dawson a deadline, Friday, September 4th, to respond. The clock is ticking, Mr. President. 12 hours to mind the public's business. And this is one of them. With a KBLA Talk 1580 editorial, I'm Tavis Smiley. As always, we welcome your feedback.
How do you want it?
I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss it. There's something wrong with that.
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my neck.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
Zoe Williams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason.
Dear Moji, dear Sangha. Sangha means the numbers of people who have come together called by the same voice, which is always the impersonal voice of truth. It says, time now, in this life, come and discover the truth. You see, there are many ways that we can discover the truth, in many different forms, through different religions, in different practices, because God is infinite. God is immense. You cannot limit God to one particular religion. Say only this religion knows God. This is nonsense things. God has as varied as people are, each one of them can find God in a way, not just by their own imagination, but if they have that urge within them, already that urge is put in there by the grace of God and will lead them to the path that is right and suitable for them. Okay. I am glad and thankful to know you. I'm glad and thankful to know you had a safe trip back to Mantisahasha. Thank you for making this letter possible. Thank you for handling this situation of crisis with such generosity, care, and prudence. Thank you for your loving being. Thank you. Who is this? Kacha. I experienced this time as a great opportunity for going deeper. The opportunity of taking part online in the Rishikesh retreat was the starting point of this turning inside. Now life offers a retreat situation in daily life. Yes, this is true.
Andy, is that Muji? Muji Cooks. I like it. Tonight's topic is one of those ones. This is intimate theater.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you acting and performing, this is intimate theater. And we are opening up the phone lines because we want to hear from our callers. We want to ask them questions and see what their answers are. Precious?
Yes.
Are you ready for that?
Yes, I am.
The number to dial, 1-800-920-1580. Get to your phone lines right now. What role are you playing in your relationship? Are you the director, writer, actor? Are you like Prince? Do you do all of it? You wear all the hats? And if so, why? Who wrote the script and for what purpose? Was it you or the AI wound? I want to know. 1-800-920-1580. We got callers. Let's get them right now. Off the top, Jamaica, Queens, New York.
All
Wiggy.
right.
Wiggy.
Hello. Hi.
Hey,
How are
Wiggy.
you all? How's
Hey.
everything?
Oh.
Hey, Queen. Hi, Queen P. How's everybody in the comment section?
Wiggy, we love
I'm
you.
on the hot seat tonight. I love y'all. That's why I'm here. I'm not scared to call you. Why y'all don't call? What's I so scared for? Come on now. Get my questions popping.
Oh, you ready for your question then? Here we
You
go.
know, I haven't dated in a very long time.
That's okay.
But you got experience, right?
Yes.
Okay, here's your question. If God keeps changing the scenery, the actors, the circumstances, and the emotional conditions of the play, why does the same version of you keep showing up to perform the same part?
I suspect that I haven't made any adjustments, and therefore I am picking the same type of individual because it's me. It's something within me that I'm picking, and I'm attracting that to me. And so that person comes, and so I'm dealing with whatever it falls within myself through them. And so that will continue until I, at some point, realize what I'm doing. Then I'm going to get a different result. But until I make that change, because it had happened to me, because I kept picking the same type.
Yes.
Because I was not aware of myself. I thought it was some kind of attraction, but it was actually some kind of avoidance that I was actually attracting. I was looking at them, but it was really all the time me.
Indeed, indeed.
Wow. You know what, Wiggy
She
growing.
hit that nail on the head, huh?
Wiggy up in here growing under our nose.
Yes.
Wiggy, I love the transparency. Guess what you just
I got
did?
to represent.
Yes.
I got to represent the Zoe Williams, Queen Precious. What's the website? Say the website.
Withprecious.com.
Withprecious.com. Yes.
Okay.
Guess what you
Indeed.
just did, young lady?
bring Jamaica Queens into the house.
Ooh,
Ooh, yeah, we love you. We love you. We love you. If you want to call us, all you got to do is call us right now, 1-800-920-1580. Let's dip over to Denver, Colorado. Cali Soul is in the building.
Soul.
Good evening, y'all.
Hey, Queen.
Hey, Queen.
Yeah.
How goes it?
All right, it's going good.
Good evening, Bo.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. How's here, boss?
She said it like, be kind, Zoe.
Did you feel that? I felt that.
Hello, Zoe.
I'm mainly learning tonight, so it's good that y'all ask for callers that y'all can ask questions to. Because I'm like, I'm not. Y'all got me just listening and thinking.
I believe in you, though, Callie. I think you're going to get this.
Well, because it's Callie, I'm going to do...
Me too.
Hey.
Because it's Callie, it's going to be a two-part question.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
True or false? The play reveals the mask. The script protects the mask. Impermanence keeps threatening the mask's survival. True or false? But then that's the true or false piece. The second part of the question is, who might you discover yourself to be if you stop confusing the protective character you learn to play with the conscious experiencing the play itself? What? Oh.
I got ADD now. One question at a time.
I'm following.
Okay,
I do need that last one again.
Deal with the first one. True or false?
The first part is true.
The play reveals the mask. The script protects the mask. Impermanence keeps threatening the mask's survival. True or false?
Impermanence keeps threatening the mask's survival. That's true.
Yeah. Why?
All three of those are true.
But why?
Because we're the casting directors. I'm the casting director. I've been calling lessons in to help me drop the mask.
Amen.
To reveal me to me.
She trying to come with it a little bit.
Coming with it now.
I see.
Yeah, run those three questions again, please.
All right. This is the second part of the question. Who might you discover yourself to be if you stop confusing the protective character you learn to play with the consciousness experiencing the play?
Again, the casting director, the co-creator.
Why are you creating this experience for yourself? Yeah.
Oh, because I still got lessons to learn.
Let me tell you why this experiment is so amazing. Because as Dr. Alan Berger stated a couple of weeks ago when he was on the show, you know, part of my new book is saying we know the answers intellectually, but experientially,
Man.
that's where the rubber meets the road, right? So I'm listening, and the callers are giving us the right answers. Callie is giving us the right answers. But the question is Callie living the right answer?
I am now. I have been recently. Before I wasn't. Before I thought that things were out of my control and that God wasn't necessarily co-creating with me as me. I thought that God was something separate from me, doing things to me, bringing things to me.
Yes. Yes.
And I realized I'm just a piece of God, operating as God. So like I'm the creator of my world, of my experience. I have the naming power. And I have the power of decision to change the way I see things and the way I experience them.
I'm going to hand you over to Precious because I know when Precious, I could feel her shifting in her seat. Talk to me.
Well, I'm listening to her, and it's not that I disagree. I actually agree. However, you said something that was very key, Zoe. It's the experiential part that you have to even identify that this is what's happening, right? That this is how I show up. And when we are experiencing things, we feel out of control. It's like a person going to look for a job and they end up in a job where the boss doesn't acknowledge them. They're not getting adequate pay. So it feels like something that's being done to us. And am I the God of this? Am I the author of this? Indeed. But the part of us that is the God in that is the part that hasn't shown up yet.
Oh, wait a minute. It's underneath.
It's the underneath piece.
It's something that you have to tap into.
Yes.
And it supersedes your sense of self, as in the ego, the persona, the personality. Like,
absolutely.
God is wearing the mask of you, is what you're saying. Say, go
because
more.
As the author, we can change the scene, right? We can add additional players. We could subtract players. But as the creator, then we understand we could ditch the freaking script. And we can make this some other type of theater. We can do, what is that where you improvise? We can do improvision and just give something different.
You mean like cosplay?
Oh, or like how improvisational, where actors improvise.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Where you give a storyline and then they get to show up. We can change everything about it. That's the part of us that enters in as creators. But most often we're showing up as the author and the director and the casting agent.
And it is, and I'm asking Callie and you this, is it us showing up? Or is it the wound, behind us?
It's our wound that we're over-identifying with. We think
go.
we are the wound.
If needing another human being keeps an infant alive, how could need possibly become the problem? At what point does yesterday's necessary dependence becomes today's invisible demand that a lover finish a developmental job adulthood now requires you to finish within yourself? Sure, you needed your mother and she wasn't there. Sure, you needed your dad and they were inconsistent or whatever happened. But you're supposed to outgrow need if you're trying to walk into unconditional love. Is that why it doesn't exist?
It's so complex, because eventually when you get to an awakened state in your healing, and mind you, there's higher levels to go than that.
Yeah.
In actualizing, you no longer feel in your pain. You don't experience the pain body of what the mother didn't do, right? You start to go beyond and feel, are we?
Yeah, we're right there. I'm sorry. Hold on. Stay with us. Don't go nowhere, Callie. Y'all done got to start. We turned up. When we come forward, more from this most intriguing discussion.
The reasons that we're here, the reasons that we fear, our feelings won't disappear. You're listening to the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580. KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580 is connecting you with services and solutions. Domestic violence and family violence is when someone in an intimate or family relationship tries to gain or maintain power and control over another through a wide range of abusive behaviors. Every single act may amount to abuse. Abuse can take on various forms: psychological and emotional, physical and economic, and sexual abuse. The Genesee Center Incorporated is a nationally recognized nonprofit domestic violence prevention and intervention organization, housing women and children from 30 days up to 2 years through emergency and transitional shelters. The Genesee Center also provides support services like mental health counseling, life skills classes, computer training, job referrals, after-school programs for children, field trips, tutoring, and comprehensive direct legal services. If you need help or you'd like to donate or volunteer, call the Genesee Hotline, 1-800-479-7328. That's 1-800-479-7328, or visit genesee.org. Everyone has the right to be safe. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Just in case you missed our Procrastination Crenshaw Town Hall.
My name is Asata Umoja. I'm with the Hyde Park Organizational Partnership for Empowerment, which is at the southern end of Crenshaw. And this community has been greatly impacted. As a matter of fact, one of the things that we're most concerned about is just being totally neglected. And what I mean is being excluded from the process. When this project first started, they should have made sure that our organization, since we were most impacted, was in there. So we've been excluded, and we've seen commercial properties be taken for art projects. And we're very concerned about these are spaces that could help build economic growth and development in the community. And what this community needs more of is economic development, not art. I mean, I like art. It's a good thing. But they're putting the cart before the horse. Because without a solid economic foundation, what they are calling cultural tourism absolutely has no significance and no meaning. And this community is going under if we don't stop and do something to help build that economic foundation and support the businesses that are the tax base for this community to build the kind of services that we need. And the response from our leadership is totally inadequate.
Holding them accountable. We're KBLA Talk 1580.
Self-destruction. You're headed for self-destruction. Self-destruction. You're headed for self-destruction.
You know you want some more. It's the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
So what we hold in consciousness and our intention actually influences the total field. So what can we do for mankind? We can be the most forgiving, loving, understanding, compassionate, kind person we can be towards all of life. The reverence for all of life in all of its expressions. the little black beetle laying on its back, and his little legs are, he's saying, help me, help me. You try to walk away, and you have to go back and turn him over. Why? Because that's what you have become, see? You have the option to say, and squash them right there. I hate beetles, they stink. All right, so we have the option then at all times. And here we are on this planet, on this island, on some trajectory, a migration, evolutionary migration of our spirit. And here we, blessed by our attitude, all that we encounter. In so doing, we raise the level of the sea, and by raising the level of the sea, these people at the bottom of the maps are lifted up by the buoyancy of the water, not by cause and effect. Giving them money increases the poverty. In Haiti, the more money you gave them, the worse the poverty got. Now, it's not money. It's a matter of consciousness. What causes people to be at the bottom is their level of consciousness. So what we do for all of mankind is to be as loving towards all of life as we can be, thereby blessing all of mankind, thereby...
Oh, man, that's Dr. David R. Hawkins talking about the consciousness grid.
The true.
And he's basically saying if you focus on you, raise your level of consciousness, and you're one of tens of thousands, that collective consciousness, that evolution, that raising of consciousness will raise the lower levels of consciousness too, because they're on planet Earth with us.
Yeah, indeed. During the pandemic, when I got a message, I'm sure a lot of people who divine got messages, and I asked the Spirit, what is it that we do in the face of a globally devastating experience? The Spirit said, be. I'm like, be what? Be lighting sage, be praying. Spirit said just be, because it raises the vibration of the collective for you to just be. It's like when you go to a metaphysical gathering and then there's people in the back of the room in silent meditation. They're not doing anything other than raising the vibration so that the message can not just come through but intercept your being. Yeah.
But see, so many people add 3 more letters to be USY. They get busy.
Too busy.
And being literally requires awareness, which is consciousness, right? And again, most people have to do something, but the wound needs that. Do you see? The wound is saying, I need this to be fulfilled. This needs to come in. And once I get it, I'll be satiated, but only momentarily. Being is understanding that I am whole in the moment, right? And if I can stay in this space longer, if I can expand the walls of that interval of time, right? I can raise up consciously and I can literally change. But I don't think people want to change. That's that, you know.
Yeah, and the truth of the matter is we don't need for a single event to happen outside of ourselves. These events that are outside of ourselves are calling us back inward, because this is where the true realization and transformation happens internally.
So you're telling me we've been outside?
I'm outside.
Hey, we've been outside for too long. Listen, when we come forward, you already know on the other side, we're getting ready to land the plane. Y'all call in so we can ask you questions. The number to dial, 1-800-920-1580. Black Boy Fly.
Relationships. Got you confused? Need some straight talk? This is where you get the unfiltered truth about love, relationships, and everything in between. He breaks down relationship dynamics with no-nonsense wisdom and practical advice that actually works. Tackling the questions you're afraid to ask and giving you the answers you need to hear. You're inside the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Amber Payton with BIN News Now. President Trump is pausing planned 50% tariffs on Canada for 3 days, saying the two countries, quote, have a deal, end quote, pending final paperwork.
I think it's a very good deal for both parties.
Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney says progress has been made, but more work remains. Mississippi lawmakers are facing pushback over proposed new political maps. At a hearing Tuesday, residents warned redistricting could weaken black political representation and divide communities. Republican leaders say they're gathering public input before possible action this fall. And the race for St. Petersburg, Florida mayor is now between former Governor Charlie Crist and incumbent Mayor Ken Welch. Crist led Tuesday's six-candidate primary with about 35% of the vote, while Welch advanced with roughly 21%. The November runoff pits the longtime Florida politician against St. Petersburg's first black mayor. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
Experience Vegas without the guesswork with the all-inclusive experience at Luxor and Excalibur. Your room, meals, drinks with every meal, and a show are covered. One price from $330 plus tax for 2 guests. Vegas simplified. Book now at mgmresorts.com.
Every day on KBLA Talk 1580, it's like a live town hall meeting over the airwaves. Politics, culture, community, justice, nothing is off the table. We take more listener calls, spark more honest conversations, and challenge more assumptions than any talk station in Southern California. Because good ideas matter more than ideology. KBLA Talk 1580, your station, your voice, your city. Listen live at KBLA 1580 AM on our free KBLA 1580 app or on our website at KBLA1580.com.
Unapologetically progressive.
Someone had a birthday.
Yep, 50. Can't believe it.
50 years of wisdom.
Great segue. We have a health reminder from the CDC.
Pneumococcal vaccination is recommended for adults 50 or older. Says here, we're over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia than adults under 50.
I don't love those odds.
Same. Look what I found. Pfizer's Prevnar 20 is proven to help protect adults against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease in just 1 dose. And millions have already gotten it.
Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you have a severe allergy to its ingredients. A weakened immune system may lower your response. Common side effects include injection site pain and swelling, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138. Visit Prevnar20.com or talk to your doctor or pharmacist.
I'm on Prevnar20.com now, scheduling my appointment.
Good idea. And happy 50th.
Oh no! Straight the roof down.
Oh, no, we have time.
Please, God, save us. Save our house. Please, God, please.
At KBLA Talk 1580, we haven't forgotten what happened Tuesday, January 7th, 2025.
The trauma, processing the loss of our home. How do we address the compounding effect of the fire now more than 18 months later? I noticed one of my 3 children engaged in self-harm who hasn't been able to articulate the challenges that they've had since the fire. And 4 out of the 5 folks in our household are in therapy. 1 is not. And the one that's not is the one who I noticed with some marks on their person. This isn't okay. You need to talk to someone.
Black historical memory keeps alive the stories and struggles of everyday people and communities. Black historical memory preserves truths that others attempt to erase, minimize, or distort. Black historical memory prevents history from repeating its worst chapters. At KBLA Talk 1580, we will never forget. Tune into Conversation Live, Altadena Forward with James Farr, weekends on KBLA Talk 1580.
This summer, the Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich and Pineapple Dragon Fruit and Sprite are back at Chick-fil-A.
Let me tell you about the Pineapple Dragon Fruit and Sprite. It's bright, it's bubbly, it's back.
The Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich, it's so rich, and you can choose between the original or the spicy filet.
Ooh, boy.
And then you got those pickled jalapenos tucked right under the filet, and then just to top it all off, you've got a little honey drizzle right on top.
Okay, now I'm a pimento fan.
And I'm feeling the dragon fruit.
Which fan favorite will you choose? Real customers paid for their testimonials.
My mom has decided to learn to paint, and she's good.
My dad's now into creative cuisine, and I've already put on 6 pounds.
Learning new things comes with age.
My mom, she started forgetting my name and what we're talking about.
Forgetting well-known things doesn't. Memory loss may be a sign of Alzheimer's disease. Early detection gives you and your loved one time to plan for the future. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
It's the show everybody's talking about. What's up, y'all? I'm Amanda Seals with a personal invitation for you to join me every Friday here on KBLA Talk 1580. Now, you get 2 chances to tap in, noon to 2 p.m., and again from 4 to 6 p.m. Real talk, no filter, just you and me on the highest of vibrations. Fridays only on KBLA Talk 1580.
You're listening to the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams. Only on KBLA Talk 1580.
Ruling the way that I move, and I breathe your air. You only can rescue me. This is my prayer. If you are mine, if you are mine, I wouldn't want to go to heaven. I cherish the day. I won't go astray. I won't be afraid. You won't catch me running. You're ruling the way that I move. You take my hand. You show me how deep love can be.
Light and shadows dancing together. That's how I see this universe. And if you love him, he will show it to you. It's the most strange experience that no human tongue can tell. Only by experiencing loving God. This whole show is to love him. And everybody is our own when we love him. Love him with all your heart and do not be tempted. God's greatest temptation is sex, wine, and money. And if you can, do your best with all your might. In your heart, never have anything there but the love of God. And God will tempt you very much. But do not yield to his temptation if you want him. And if you want him, surely he shall take away the delusion. And there is no comparison between temptation and God. For I weighed temptation and God, and I found him more tempting than temptation. So in the glory of that joy, in the glory of that communion, I know if the whole world forsakes me, he will never forsake me. If the whole world erodes me, I will be nothing better. Praise does not make me better, nor blame makes me less. I am what I am before my conscience, before the true souls that think of me and know me as I am, and before my Father. So,
Man, Paramahansa Yogananda.
Oh, yes, yes.
Now, see, Paramahansa was known for being in a state of divine ecstasy when he entered that samadhi state of meditation. Like, he taps into the communion of the higher consciousness, right?
Mm-hmm.
What I'm proposing here is that intimate relationship is designed to lead you into the inner path. But often we have built relationships around our needs, right? We don't understand that we're in a divine play that is designed to get us back to a state of self self-remembrance. And that self, that S is with a capital S, not the small egoic self, that, that is merged and enmeshed into this wound identity that we have that gives us our entitlements, our judgments, and all of that. But I believe that there's this higher level, right? We've got Callie Soul on the line, and I definitely want to ask her another question, and I want to get your answer on it too. Callie, are you on the line with us?
I'm still here.
I got a great question. You ready?
Yes, sir.
When you say my partner should make me feel safe, what amount of that statement describes intimacy, and what amount assigns another adult responsibility for your internal regulation?
All of it makes another adult responsible for your internal regulation. And it's not a good idea.
But isn't that the way relationship is designed? A good partner is supposed to come in and kind of take the edge off of you.
We're socialized to believe that.
Yeah. Talk to me, ladies. You guys have the floor. I want to learn.
We're socialized to believe that, but that is, a relationship looks different in different parts of the world, right? Even the concept of marrying for love, that is a very Western thing. It's usually more of a practical decision as you reach out to other countries. But it's an impossibility because safety is not real. And
because of impermanence.
Well, yes. Well, it's in perception, right? Like we perceive that we are safe. But if we find out that somebody put 10 pounds of bombs up under the building, you're going to find out how safe you really are, right? But what we can achieve is sacredness, right? With how we treat a connection. And that also gets you to treat the relationship different. It doesn't have all of these rules when it's about sacredness versus safety.
I need you both to expound on this idea of sacredness. Is sacredness something that can only be found in the now?
Oh yeah.
Talk to me.
Yeah.
Present.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's presence, and for something to be sacred, you have to be able to have enough reverence to achieve presence, right? But for something to be safe, you got to lock it up, keep it away from other people. So if a relationship is sacred, it's not that you're keeping it away from other people. It's how you approach the connection is with sacredness, with reverence. You see what I'm saying? And so other people have access to it.
So wait,
you don't have control over it.
Sacred is also a secret.
No. Two separate
That's
things.
how we've been trained, though.
Yeah,
that's
but
how
it's
we've
not.
been trained.
No.
Sacred is secret.
No.
And that's not the truth, but
it's not the truth. Sacred is not a secret. No. They're
precious,
two different things.
Kept from everyone.
Yes.
It's like people turn into Smeagol. Like, oh, my precious. And I cannot, I better not be trying to share you with nobody.
Right.
I bet not be trying to share you with whose auntie just popped in.
That's danger. Like the way we've been trained, that's danger. And what's interesting about the question you asked about letting someone else be responsible for your internal experience, what you want to experience. When I did that, I was so miserable, and I couldn't even understand why.
No, let's go. Let's go deeper. Let's go deeper. Let's go deeper. As women, do you need your needs met? If so, why?
Well, it depends on what type of needs you're talking about.
Stop, Precious. Listen, I know
I'm
we're getting
pretty
close
good
to
at meeting my-
Halloween. Stop,
Praise the
Precious.
Lord, Sharon. Yes, Lord.
My. Yeah.
You know, and the older that you get, the less you need. You know what I mean? It's just like there's things that I prefer for my comfort. But no, can I say it like this? The best thing that somebody's ever done for me in an intimate setting was to let me be free. Let me give me the space to be free. I mean, I can talk to you about anything because there are no rules. It's a sacred space that is created versus safety.
So
It ain't
that's
safe.
So that's like the video I sent you guys on Instagram where that dog was running crazy in a circle, and I was like, this is the type of environment that women need in order to feel safe.
Oh, right.
You know,
right. Yes.
And I wasn't saying like women were dogs.
No. I
the
didn't
dog,
take it that
well,
way.
no, it wasn't a dog. It was like a rabbit or something. It was going crazy.
Yes, I think it was some kind of animal. But it's like this: when you let children, right? Not to say that people are children, but when you let a child free in their environments,
yes,
they actually have less chance of injuring themselves because they get to experience the room. If you let them walk ahead, they learn their own natural safety zone or what is permissible. But it's from letting them go, not by keeping them. I mean, and don't get me wrong, I would love to put a leash on my grandson because I just love him so much. I don't want him to get away. But the reality is it's better to his parents are pretty good about allowing him to explore his environment. So he's learned what's okay and what's not okay.
You guys know this conversation is radical and counterintuitive, right?
Yeah.
Because we've been taught in reverse. You show up, you provide for me internally, externally, and it's this constant reciprocation of all of it.
All the things.
Right?
Yeah.
But the reality of it is maybe we've gotten it wrong
backwards.
And we got it backwards.
See, that's the thing. When you say wrong, it's the judgment. Maybe that was the necessary for us to be able to evolve into this space. Maybe we needed to have it backwards. You know, like we were saying to Andy, no right, no wrong. It's just is.
I like that.
You know, and so it's those experiences that maybe didn't feel so good that I really appreciate because it helped me get to the center of who I am.
We're cooking with the Rare Grease. Don't go nowhere, Callie. I got another question for you on the other side. Listen, when we come forward, more from Callie from Denver, Colorado, and Precious is Wholeness Wednesdays, and we've been cooking with the rarest grease.
Is it good to you? More Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams when we come forward.
Yo, it's Zoe Williams, the VOR, and I know you're tired of pretty gems with pretty lies, where people seem to scroll more than they sweat. Well, it's time to level up. Welcome to Huff and Puff, where excuses die and champions rise. Smack dab at 1221 North La Brea on the corner of Fairview. This ain't a photo shoot, it's a battleground. Certified achievers in the game. Trainers who grind with you, not post pictures beside you. Whether you're chasing your next personal record or just trying to outrun your past, this is your sanctuary of sweat. No mirrors, no filters, no fluff, just pain, passion, and purpose. Stop talking, start training, huff hard, puff loud, be legendary. Where folks go to war with their weaknesses. Huff and Puff.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. The The BLM Center for Black Power is a hub for Black activism in the city of Los Angeles, a standalone nonprofit affiliated with Black Lives Matter LA. The venue is home to live events, meetings, and organizing drives for Black-led community-based organizations. It is also the base of operations for Black Lives Matter LA. Built on what used to be a nuisance property owned by an arms dealer, the BLM Center for Black Power is in the heart of Leimert Park and has opened its doors to everything from youth organizers to toy drives to film screenings and community town hall meetings. To make a donation or make a request, please visit blmla.org. That's blmla.org. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Just in case you missed our Procrastination Crenshaw Town Hall.
My name is Khalifa Bey. I am the founder of the South LA Bureau of Tourism and Trade. And how this is impacting me is that I can't promote it. I won't promote it. I hear a lot of talk about everybody. Accountability is responsibility. Change your vote. Change the vote. I know there's a lot of Democrats in this room, and I get all that, but if you keep doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting a different result, it ain't gonna happen. And it's not about Democrat, Republican, it's about getting what we need to get done. That's what it is for me, because this is deliberate. This of our communities. You look at Chicago, you look at all the black communities were built by us, we're in the same condition. So to me, it's by design. And if we don't do something to change the vote to get to what we need, stop having these meetings.
Making sure they stick to the truth. We're KBLA, Talk 1580.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Oh, silly me, my dad, for thinking that you'd stay. Gave you my heart and then you ran away. Either I'm stupid, I'm foolish, or you're playing me. But it seems we were never really meant to be. So I thought I would try something new. I wanted to find out if I could live happy without you. And it turned out I wasn't living at all.
Everyone, this is Amit Goswami, quantum physicist, consciousness researcher, and I have to tell you something about love. I just have made a video series about it. Now everybody knows about the word love, but people put different meanings to it. Materialists think that love is all about molecules of emotion. Molecules like the major molecules are dopamine and oxytocin, and then there is also serotonin. Is it just a play of molecules? Others think not, because, love falls apart. Except for the romantic phase, when you come out of it, it falls apart in no time. So if it was just molecules...
Okay, I love Amit Goswami. No, he's a theoretical physicist. And he deals deeply with consciousness. But we ain't got time to go through the depth of what he's saying and then the heavy accent. Early in the show, I could do it. But late in the show, no, not late in the show. We're going to play that same clip tomorrow.
Okay.
Early. Where we can sit down and process it. But I hear what he's saying. He's going to get into the consciousness of it. We got Callie Soul on the line from Denver, Colorado. I have a final question for Callie before we land the plane. And this is interesting. How much jealousy, control, possession, resentment, bargaining, and abandonment terror grows logically from one single belief? Now, this belief I'm about to share is, suppose psychological need begins with one hidden premise. Something outside me must happen before I can become whole. So how much jealousy, control, possession, resentment, bargaining, and abandonment terror grows logically from that single belief?
All of it.
Yikes. Have you ever experienced it?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Well, how do you fight that off? You know that meme when you say, I'm fighting for my life, he fighting for his life. How do you fight that off? That feeling of, oh my God, resentment, abandonment, this terror that I'm not enough. How do you fight all of that off in order to get back into this kind of integrated, healed space?
I don't know that you should be fighting it off. If you have to fight it off, you haven't arrived. Wherever you are, be all there, because it won't be a struggle. You know,
just witness it.
It's like that, how I was saying, allowing the baby to explore the room. It's really the best way for them to know what works and what doesn't, versus, you know, having the baby be so disciplined that it doesn't get to experience life. It's an eventuality.
I love that. Callie, so you know you did your thing today. I'm very proud of you with this experiment. You're very transparent and open, so it leads me to ask you this one final question.
All right.
Guess what you just did, child?
Oh, I can answer this question easy. I brought Denver into the building.
Denver,
Thank
Colorado in the building. Thank you for
Always a
sharing.
pleasure.
This was great, great, great. I always love Wholeness Wednesdays because we get to dig deep into the spiritual and philosophical and metaphysical topics. I will say this. My patience is growing thin for my people.
Tell me.
I am Prophet Elijah of relationships. I only pop out to tell you when you're headed for disaster. Right? Hey, the end of the world is coming.
Yeah.
We better pull it together if we're going to get right. I do believe that relationship is the catalyst for individuation. And I think people are misusing it. Right? They're using it for leisure and pleasure and, you know, escapism. And this is a relationship is a spiritual technology for the access to higher consciousness for recommunion with God. I think that's what relationship is actually for. And we've turned it into a damn escapist resort. Your final thought on that? You got 80 seconds.
It is indeed, but that's a part of it, right? Even we shouldn't be attached to the timing or the outcome, because spiritually speaking, there is no time that's linear, and the outcome, all roads lead to God. So
all roads lead to God. Now, you might have to go through the hood.
Gotta go through the hood.
You might have to go through
the woods.
The woods. I love it. You know what? We start the conversations.
It's up to you to finish it.
Hey, you know, and I really want you guys to go support Precious McGill. I want everybody to bum rush her website.
Withprecious.com.
There you go. Hey, I'll be back tomorrow with another slapper. The VOR does what he does. We keep cooking. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Deuces.